Hi, good morning all.
Yeah,
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what about others? For others also screen is visible, right?
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. So previous class, we were discussing about the operators over there, right? So we came across SQL operators over there. So what are the types of operators we discussed? Anybody having idea about it? What are the types of operators we discussed?
Arithmetic, relational.
Arithmetic, logical, and relational operators.
Relational, special operators. We also came across special operators. Do we remember
Yeah,
the
yeah,
special
special.
operators? So what are the special operators? What are the comments we can use under the special operator or special operator? No idea? Under logical operators at least? Logical operators, so where we are having three operators, and, or, not operator over there. So under the special operator, it is in, like, between, and is null, right? So these are the four operators which we use under the special operator. So we are having another operator like it is a set operators over here. So we are having another topic like it is a set operators in our SQL. So these set operators are used to combine or execute two or more queries into a single result over here when we are using the set operators here, right? So next, in the set operators, the select statements must have the equal number of columns and similar data type of the columns over here, but not in the same size, right? Third point is that in this maximum, we can join 32 SQL queries over here. So fourth one is that it is also used to join the output of the operator, whereas we're using it under the select statement based on the operator specified here. So here you can able to see the three rules over here. So whatever I told, those are the rules over here. The number of columns should be same in both the select statement over here. So where we are joining or combining two or more queries over here into a single result. So where we are using the set operators here. So order of the column should be same. So what do you mean by this order of the column should be same here? What do you mean by the sentence order of the column should be same? If you are having two tables, okay, one table you are having from our base table, that's our EMP table. Another table you're creating one table over there, that is also EMP one table, okay. So order of the columns means suppose in our base table we are having one column, the number of columns like employee number, name, job. So all the columns whatever we are having in our base table, same order we should have in our another table also, right? So that only this means the second sentence. Third sentence is that data types of the columns must be matched. So under that particular table, whatever you're going to join, so the table, the data type should of the columns must match over here. So these are the important rules here when we're using the set operators here. So previously in our mathematical, we would have came across this union diagrams, sorry, Venn diagrams. Do we having idea about the Venn diagrams over there?
Yeah.
Venn diagrams, right? So where we'll have a over here. So where we use this union or intersect minus. So these are the set operators over here, right? So here we are having two set of values over here. So one is S1, another one is S2 over here. So in general, you'll be having one idea about it, right? So what do you mean by this union all? What are the operators we can find on a union all over here when we're using this operator union all? So this is one set and this is another set of values here. So what does this union all means? In general, I'm asking.
Combining the both
Once
S1
the result is set of
with
two or
the
more select statements.
Two or more. Whether it will show the duplicates or we cannot show the duplicates over here.
duplicates also it will show in
Duplicates
union.
also. So our output will be here it is
total A, B, C, D, X, Y,
Both the
Z,
set.
D, C.
Both the set, right? So A,
Both
B,
set.
C, D, X, Y, Z, B, C over here. When we are using this union now. So coming into union, what happens to the union here?
It will eliminate the duplicates.
Eliminates the duplicates over here. However, it will eliminate the duplicate rows as its result over here. So in general, it is going to eliminate. So after eliminating, what will be the output for us here? So
A,
it
B,
is,
C, D, X, Y, Z.
A, B, C, D,
X, Y, Z.
X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. Okay. So coming into the next one, intersect.
Yeah.
B and C.
Only common.
Only the common values. Yes,
Common
it is
values.
B and C over here. Right. So now I shown only the values over here. In an example, we'll be seeing the select statements over there, right? So coming into the minus operator. So any idea about the minus operator here?
Same as intersection. Actually.
Same as
BC.
intersection. But here in our set operators, what it happens, it will eliminate the duplicates. After eliminating the duplicates, in our first value, what is in our first set, what are the remaining values, that it will consider as the output over here. So obviously it is A and B here, right? Not only in this example, in the select statements also. If you're having two select statements over here, so after you're having some common values between them, it will eliminate those, and whatever remaining values we are having in our statement one, that will consider as the output. So obviously our output here is A, D here, right? So this is a simple example. So from this example we use, so where I mentioned it is A to C over here. Okay. So this is a simple example. So now we'll go to we'll create one table and we will use this union all here, right? So first we'll create one table. So where we are creating like XX EMP set operator over here. So EMP employee number, e-name, salary over here. So data type you can also observe. So it is the number data type, e-name is a varchar 220. Again, salary is a number data type. So in this particular table, we are adding some 5 rows into the table over here, right? So this is the table 1 over here. Okay. So where we are adding 5 rows here. Again, coming into the next set of table over here. So in the next set of table, so you can also find same data type over here. You can able to find here. Okay. Along with the columns also, same in the order over here. So this is your second table. In your second table, what happens? You are having some 5 records over here. Okay. Again, you are creating another table over here. So again, you are creating another table like it is the student table over here. So you're creating 2 tables. First 2 tables belongs to the set operator. We are giving the name as set operator, or we can tell like it's an employee table. 2 tables, you are creating employee tables. Again, you are creating 2 tables with the student table over here, like serial number and the student name. Same way, serial number and the student name over here. Okay. In your student table, your first table, it is going to consist of 4 rows. Whereas your second table, student table, it is going to consist of 5 rows over here. Okay. So we'll create 4 tables totally. Altogether, it is 2 plus 2, 4 tables over here. So after creating this, we are going to use this union operator over here, right? So first we'll create this 4 tables over there. So if you don't understand that values, you can observe when we're using this under the select statements over here. So this is my first employee table over here. So everything I'll create in today's date, like 15 over there. So if any changes are there, you just tell me, okay? This is my first table where I'm adding some records into the first table over here. So select the table, you can able to find that 5 records over here. Sorry, 4 records. So note down, it is 4 records here, right? The first one, it is 4 records. Up to 9, I didn't enter this one. I entered this one, right? Which one I didn't enter? 100 I entered.
Fourth one.
Fourth one, but I gave so I'm having 5 records over here. Okay, in my first table, you can able to see the 5 records. So coming into my second table. So second table where I'm adding 15 over here. So it is 115. Okay, the table name is 115 here. Table created. So where first record, second record, third record, fourth record, fifth record, sixth record, so here how many records I'm having here?
So 6 records.
6 records. It is correct, right? I added everything. Why the second one it is
Uh,
not?
we left
Third
one.
one.
Yeah, I gave this why it's not showing. We are having 7 records over here. Okay. So in your first EMP table, you are having 5 records, and your second table, second EMP table, you are having 7 records over here. Okay, 7 and 5. So coming into the next one, next table over here. So next table, so I'm adding in this table also EMP, they're creating another set over here. How many tables here are? Just a second. Your EMP itself, we are having 3 tables over here. Okay, this is your EMP table 3. Okay. Everywhere I'm adding only 15. Not to get confused. So otherwise we will take it from first from our EMP table, then we'll go to our student table. Okay. This is the first record. So this is the third table in my EMP, employee table. Okay. First I'll check the table. Select star from x6 underscore EMP underscore set underscore PR underscore 215. So in this table, I'm having 5 records. So I'm altogether it is 5 records, right? Yeah, all the records have been entered here. Okay. So
Yeah.
first in my EMP table, first table I'm having 4 records. Second table I'm having, sorry, first table I'm having 5 records. Second table I'm having 7 records. Third table I'm
7
having,
records.
again it is 5 records over here. Okay. So now we are going to use this union. The first table and the second table, third table. So we don't consider the student table and all now. We just use it only with our first 3 employee tables over here. Okay. I'll just nowhere any confusion, right? We're not considering student table, just we are considering only the employee table over here. So where I mentioned a table TN as 3 over here. So what is the first table? Any name, any idea having the name of the table? Select star from XX underscore EMP underscore set underscore PR underscore 15, right?
Hmm.
This is my first table. Okay, where I'm mentioning like PN1 over here. So coming into the second table, select start from XX underscore EMP underscore set underscore OPR underscore 115, right? So this is my second table. In this, it's having, so I mentioned this is my second table, which is having 7 records over here. Again, my third table, how many records left? Last table, it is having 5 records over here. Okay, so I am mentioning like it is 5 records here. Again, in my first table, it is having 5 records over here. Okay, so now we are going to use this union all. So what happened? How we can use the union all over here? Union all, where it is used to display all the values, whether it is a duplicate value, it is going to display all the values when we're using this union all operator over here. So where two queries must have the equal number of columns. So in this entire tables, whether we are having all the columns over there, in this entire 3 tables we are having, right? These are three
Yes.
tables. So we are having all the 3 columns in our order, first of all.
Yeah, four columns.
So what happens here? First one, it is the employee number, e-name. Next, it is the salary over here. So next, it is the email over
Email.
here. So we didn't create any email over here. So how it is showing us email here?
Null value.
Email column we didn't create actually, right?
Yeah.
How it is considered the email here? Have you noticed this? The column numbers over here, we just created with the only 3 columns we created the table. Like it is employee number, e-name, salary. So how it is showing the e-name column over here? How it is
Maybe
considered?
it's
We are taking the same tables only, right? Whatever we created, we taken that same table only.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
it is considered this email here? Actually, it should not consider, right? If you are going to add one column only, it will consider. So how it is considering here? Just we'll check here. We are having in our second table also. Okay. This is your second table, third table over here. In this, we didn't add any email over here. Okay. The first, second table, it is same table name we are taking. I think it is a confusion. What is the mistake here? Except EMP set. Yeah, correct only. It is considered. The first one is considered. So what is the difference over here? What I have done? What is the difference
I
between the
think you
table name?
didn't commit, ma'am.
I didn't commit. No. Can you observe what mistake I have done here? I created a table like XX.
Underscore 15.
I
OPR
added
underscore 15.
underscore. Already we are having in the table over there. So you can able to see this is my table 1. Here I added underscore. Obviously what happens? Same table name. So you can able to see this, right? So now this is the correct table. So this is the table 1. This is my table 2. And this is my table 3 over here. Right, in this entire tables, I have only 3 columns over here. Employee number, e-name, salary over here. So already we are having one table over there. So where it is OPR underscore 15. So that it is showing that table records over here, right? So no confusion here, right? So now we are going to use this union all operator over here. So how we are using it? So as I told, we are using it under the select statements over here. So select star from So our first table, this is our first table over here. Okay, you're going to enter the first table. So select star from the table. So where you're going to use this operator. So this is the operator you're going to use, union all. Again, you are using from your second table. Okay, select star from xx underscore emp underscore set operator underscore 15 here. So obviously while executing this select statements, what will be the output for us now?
Total 12 records will show.
Total 12 records, right, including duplicate. So already in our first table, I'm having 5 records, and in my second table, I'm having 7 records. So while executing this, you can able to see all the records together. That is 12 records over here. Right? So where we are using this union all operator over here. So suppose you are having 2 base tables over there. Like you're taking one particular column over here. Like PO underscore header sol, you're taking one table, and another table you are having like it is the PO underscore line sort. So in these 2 tables, whether we can use the 2 tables over there, according to our condition, what is the condition over here? If you want, I'll show the base table. So I hope this
Same
is understandable, right? This example understood. According to this example, we are getting 12 records over here. So in case if you're going to take it with your base table over here, like select star from PO underscore headers underscore line sort. So what happens in this case here? So in this table, what are the records we are finding? How many columns are there? So you are having first column like a PO underscore header ID, next is the agent ID, next is the type lookup code over here. The same column can we have in our PO underscore lines all table over there, because that is also related to our PO only, right? So can we use the same table over there, like using another table? So you just note down 5 columns at least. You can also note at least 3 or 5 columns you can note down. So first column we are having in our PO headers all like PO underscore header ID, agent ID, type lookup code, and last update date, last updated by. Okay, these are the 5 columns. Just keep it in mind only these 5 columns. Okay, so now we'll go to the another table. So where we are selecting the select star from PO underscore lines underscore all. This is my another PO table over here. Okay. So in this table, so again you are using shift F4 over here. So here you can able to see 2 set of table records over here. Okay. Just showing only the columns alone. This is not true. So in this two tables, so one is our PO header sol, another one is PO line sol. So whether we are having the columns in order here, or we are having the same, we should have the columns in order. In the case, what happens here? I want to mingle 2 columns. Okay, I want to get 2 table records over here. So where I'm using it like select star from PO underscore headers all and select star union all. Again, I'm using another select clause like select star from PO underscore lines all. So obviously, what will be my output here? So here, how many columns I'm having in my PO underscore lines all here? So here I'm having 162 columns over here. Okay, in this PO underscore headers all, I'm having 166 columns here. So can I use this union all in this case?
No.
Why no?
Because
Why we cannot?
column count should be same in both.
Column count should be same and the order of the column should be same in both. But in this case, what happens? It is different. It is having another, it is having one set like 166, another set it is having like 162 over here. So in that case, I cannot use this union all. You'll be having a doubt here. So why I'm showing the difference here, you can just observe here. So using union all, so you're using that operator here. So what happens here? Query block has incorrect number of result columns over here. In that case, we cannot use our set operators. For that only, we are using another operator or another method over here. So where we are having the joins over there. So through joins, we are extracting, we are retrieving the data, right? So when you are having 2 base tables, when you are having different columns over there, even though you are having the columns, but it is not in the same order. The column numbers has been different between the two tables. In those cases, we cannot use this operator here, right? Whenever you are having in your tables a particular record, that a column in an order and the data type it is matching, in those cases only we can use this operator. Not only union all, it is union, union all, intersect, minus, these four operators here. So in many of the cases, many of them don't know what is the difference between the set operators and these joins over there. So simply they will write the select clause over there, and instead of using joins, they use this operator. So most of the cases when you're using this base table, we cannot use this union all. So instead of that, what we can do? Instead of that, how we can use, I want to join two table records. In common, I'm asking this question. So I want to join two table records over here. So how we can join here? So as you observed, in this particular table, PO underscore line sort table, PO underscore header sort table, how many columns we are having? We are having 166 columns over here. Same way in PO underscore line sort table, we are having 162 columns, right? So you will be having one common column between them. With that common column only, we are going to join the tables here. So using joins. So under joins, we will come across. So why I show the difference here is to understand why we are not using this set operators in this tables over here, right? So any doubts in this? So obviously in the two tables, in the like EMP table and department table, we are having one common column like a department number. Same way in these two tables, we will be having one common column over here. So it can be PO underscore header ID also. You can able to see we are having PO underscore header ID also, right? So some common columns will be matching between the two tables. In those cases only, we are going to use the joins here. It is clear, right? Any doubts in this? So if you are using this operator, you will get, obviously you will get this type of error only. Query block has incorrect number of results. That means you cannot use that set operators here. Instead of using set operators, you should use with the joins over there. So under joins, it's the left join, right join, left outer joint, and the full joint, self joint. So types of joints we are having there. Under that, whatever is your requirement, we are going to pick that joint and we are going to use it, right? So I just showed you, just an example only I showed you. So we cannot use it under the tables over here, right? So we'll go to the next one, that is a union. So same table, I'm using with the same table, table 1 and table 2. So where I'm using with the union operator. Now what do you mean by this union operator here? As you told, it will going to eliminate the duplicates over here. So now it's from the select statement over here. It is going to eliminate the duplicate rows from its result set over here. So it is also used to combine the result of two or more select statements here. So in my first table, I'm having 5 records over here, right? This is the 5 records. So we are having like 100, 101, we are having, next we are having like 102, 103 and 109 and 103. Okay. So in my second table, I am having 7 records over here. So what are the 7 records here? If you want, I just this is my first table and this is my second table over here. So when using union operator, what will be the output for us now?
Common records will be eliminated.
Common records will be. So here we are having 100, first we
One.
are having 100, next we are
100.
having 101, 102 we are having 103, we are having 109, we are having. Here we don't have 109 over there. But in our first table, we are having 109 over there. In the second table, we don't have. Same way, you don't have records in your first table like 104, you don't have 105, you don't have 106 over there. So what type of output we will get now? So previously, when we use the example like A, B, C, D, so what happens when you're using this union here? Union?
Total 8 will.
Hmm.
8 records.
Oh. So here it is 8 records over here. So how it is executing here? So union, even if you are having duplicates, it is eliminating the duplicate and it is combining and it is giving you one set of records over here. Like it is ABC, next it is ABCD, next it is XYZ over here, right? Same way in this particular table, as it told how many records? It is 8 records or more than 8 or less than 8 or 8 over here. So first we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 records over here. Again, 6, 7, 8. It will not consider 100, 101, 102 and 103 over there, right? So obviously while executing this, you can able to find the count, it is 8. Any doubts in this using union operator? Anybody having any doubts here? So previous example we came across one small, just we came across only the value over here, how it is considering the value. Here in this it is having first in the set 1 it is having 4 values and second in a set 2 it shows as 5 values over here. So altogether it is 9 values. Right. When we're using this union, A it is coming, B also it is showing, C also it is showing, D also we are getting the output, X, Y, Z. So duplicates in your second one, it is eliminating the duplicates. So obviously it shows like only how many records here? 7 records according to this example. So same way in your tables. So here you are having 5. Actually it is 12 records. When you are using this union, it is eliminating the duplicates and it is giving you the count as 8 records over here, right? Any doubts in this example? Anyone having any doubts here? It's clear, right? Next we are having intersect over here. So what does mean intersect over here? Which is having the
Common records in both the table.
common records in both the table over here. Okay. So I'm using the
We get-
same table only. Yeah, I'm using the same set of table only. So where I'm using just only the operator like it is a intersect over here. So intersect. Okay. So this is the two table. First table and the second table. So what are the common records between the two tables here? 100 we are having. 101 we are having.
Common records.
We are having 102.
ABC.
A, B, C, D. So obviously what happens here?
4 records.
Able to see only 4 records here. So intersect. So having the common values between the two select statements over here, right? So that too, we should have the same data type. The number of columns and the data type should match. Then only it will give you this set of records over here. Okay. So next we'll go to the minus operator here. So as I told, when you're using this minus operator, so what happens in this case here? It will eliminate the duplicates. After eliminating the duplicates, whatever remaining values we are having in our first select statement, that will be the output here. So according to this two table records here, first we are having 5 records, second we are having 7 records over here, right? So now in this, after eliminating the duplicates in both the tables, what will be the output for us?